Welcome to this new series of Saelig. We're going to be playing John Sterling, which is basically just a wandering trader start. The thing is, so the reason why I picked that is because they start with a backpack, which is very, very, very helpful. But also they are at the bottom of like the social ladder, so we still have to work our way up. And eventually, my goal is to get the highest rank, like the nobleman, and become like the leader of the city and like have a total monopoly on everything. So the first thing we probably want to do is I want to just show you my advanced config settings. And I haven't changed much, but I'll just show you. So the first thing is the population limit. I set it to max because I have a pretty good computer and I like the simulation and I feel like it's more immersive with that. Next, I changed the lowest property, lowest social rank property to 1 just because I feel like it makes the simulation better if people can own land, but also I want to have a business because it's very difficult to like get to the next rank without a business. Next, I changed the second rank to 5 because that allows you to have a pretty good business. And then 20, I didn't change it much from the default, but just to round it out. And again, finally to 80. Although I haven't played with this rank yet, so maybe I'll change it later to 100. Like not in this playthrough, but in future playthroughs. I didn't mess with the amount of silver because I feel like it's good enough. The another thing that I did was I turned off the precision stash because I feel like it's kind of annoying, and on top of that, it like clutters the UI. And then I left the tax alone. But otherwise, I didn't want to mess with the base price because it says it can completely break the game, so I'm probably not going to mess with that. I already restarted the game, so it's probably good for now. But just be aware, if you change those settings, you have to restart the game for everything to like reset and fully go through. So I want somebody who looks decently humble. Yeah, I mean, his pants are kind of crazy. Let's see. I think this is a good guy. The only thing is that I don't really like his hair, so let me find something better. I think that, yeah, okay. And then his beard color, I'm probably going to want it a little bit lighter if he's Sterling. And then for his name, he's going to be John Sterling. Yeah. So I'm going to leave the day length at normal, but I'm going to change this to 3 because, and then this to 1, because basically the whole idea is if there's 4 seasons in a year, 3 days per season, basically 12 days. So, 12 months. And then I'm going to change the Viking grades to extreme violent because either way, it's not going to be much more difficult for us. But what it will do is lead to more deaths, which means that there's a much higher demand for like our weapons and armor and that sort of stuff. Because we're probably going to be at the population cap for a while. So if people die, that means new people are able to, move in or be born or whatever. And then I'm just going to be looking at this. I'm probably going to be going for supervising and education. Education kind of useless, but supervising is a pretty good perk because it basically just allows your buildings to work better. And then for this one, I'm probably going to be going for the fitness because fitness is basically how fast you move as a character, and then hauling is how fast you move with a cart. But the goal is to have like horsepower carts, so hauling really falls off later on. So fitness I think is good, although begging is not the best. But still, maybe we can do it a little bit in the early game. Next, I'm probably going to want to do manual labor because again, that fitness and hauling. And then we can either do agriculture. Yeah, let's see. I'm probably going to go for precise facts of life just because having a baby is kind of difficult. Like the chances aren't super high, and this helps out definitely. And then I'm gonna go for a family dog because of fitness again. Like we want to go fast. And then because we're gonna probably be crafters, I'm just gonna go for Angles of Mercia, although the Wessex Saxons are pretty good because of that relationship. But either way, we can just kind of give money to people, and so relationship is somewhat easier. But this is a this will stay with us the entire game, so it's super good. Okay, so for the town that we want to pick, I'm probably gonna play Whitland because it's the largest map and it's pretty cool. And then we're gonna be playing as the traveling trader. He doesn't start with much money and he is a low social rank. However, that backpack is really, really nice. Hello, sorry for the interruption, but you've already passed the point where most people click off. So please, please, please just like and subscribe. Uh, it helps like a ton, especially for a small channel like myself. So literally 2 seconds of your time will mean the world to me. Hopefully I can continue going, but likes and subscriptions and all that really help to keep my motivation up. Thank you again, and I'll let you get back to it. Okay, so now we're in, and what we really want to do is find a job. So there's multiple ways we can do it. For now, you can just click this find job button and it'll show you all the different wages. Now this screen is really, really nice because it tells you the average wage and then it tells you where it's located. But and then you can also click tab and go to the map and also find the city. In this case, I want to live here and then eventually move to the bigger city. You click on it and then you can apply for a job there. But remember this name, Ambercombe, and then we can look through here and we only take jobs in Ambercombe. But there's a few things to think about. So the first thing is the wage. The second thing is what kind of building it is, because the first building that we work at, we're probably going to want to, buy the first business because we build up the skills while we were working there as an employee. And then the next thing is how will it mesh with other buildings, right? So for example, a field, if a field is our first purchase, we're probably going to want to get something to process it with. So for example, let's see if it's here. Oh, flour mill, see? So if we buy a farm in Andercombe and then we buy a flour mill, it's really good. And the next is probably a bakehouse, right? But there's certain things that are kind of useless. So for example, the butcher, there's not much meat around or carcasses around other than hunting. So it probably wouldn't be a good first purchase, right? But a field is always good because a field always produces wheat and grain and all that, and it's always being bought up no matter what. Speaking about something that's bought up, the woodcutter's hut is very, very useful because, first of all, that can turn into buildings, which buildings are always being developed and redeveloped and all that, so it's always going to have a demand. But second of all, if you want to develop your own buildings, it's very nice to have your own internal supply, although it might not be the best first purchase. So for now, we're just kind of gonna look around, and I think that we're probably gonna start off in a blacksmith. So we're gonna click on this blacksmith and apply for the job. We're gonna earn 100 gold a day, which isn't bad. It can go up to 250. However, the thing is if we do end up doing some sort of crime, we need to not steal from this blacksmith because if they don't make enough money or enough profit, they're gonna definitely decrease our wages, which that is not good. And on top of that, like if we risk going to jail, so lost wages and all that. But for now, we just want to work here. And so now we have a job and we can click here. Now another thing is if we click here, this is our home, it's in the wilderness, right? So what we probably want to do is we want to go back here and then click on this one and then set our active home here. So we can, I mean, I don't think it really matters too much with bunkhouses, but when you have a bunch of houses in the future, you can, it's a very nice thing. And also another reason why I want to work at the workshop first is because once we own it, this also acts as a house, same as a fisherman's dock. So certain buildings also act as houses, which is very, very nice. But anyways, let's just click and go over here. And the next thing I'm probably going to do is do Control 1. So my character is always I can always just select them whenever I want. And then press space and then just plus to see to just kind of fast forward. So like I said, we have the pack, which is very, very nice because if oh what the heck? We have the pack, which is very, very nice because if you look in our pockets, things don't stack, but in the pack they do stack. So it's very, very nice. Okay, that's what we were doing. We were working at the workshop. Okay. So while we're working, there's really not much to do. Oh, it says right here. Other than fast forward. But once the work day ends, then we can start to do other stuff, which, as you can see, is at 5 p.m. But in the meantime, I'm gonna kind of just introduce the basics. So this is our health, this is our food, and this is our energy. Basically, you want to keep these as high as possible because then you might get an illness, which slows down your movement speed significantly and also it affects your health. And if your health goes to zero, you die, you know? So just always try to keep it high. On top of that, if you eat a lot of food, so for example, we do this, we get well fed, which increases our immunity, but also eventually give us a movement speed bonus, which is quite nice. And we can also look at the different things. So this guy's our coworker, but we haven't met the owner yet. Once we meet him, we'll be able to talk to him. But anyways, let me just skip a bit until the workday is done. The workday is not done, but I just want to point out working together with people gives you a little bit of opinion, as you saw in the top left. So that's also quite nice. And also paying your wages on time also increases opinion. So make sure you always do it. And if opinion gets too low, then the people can either quit or actually they just quit. And if you miss wages, again, the opinion falls. So just kind of keep an eye on things. So now that work has finished, we have a few options. The first thing is the first thing we're probably gonna do is go to the market and just sell this extra firewood because we don't really need it. And then eat this. Next, we're probably gonna just take a nap, sleep for a little bit, and then once we're full, then I'm probably gonna go harvest some eggs. There's a few ways of making passive money. One of them is harvesting some eggs. You can also harvest vegetables and fruit, or you can steal. There's, multiple ways. But eggs are a nice source of income, especially early game. But the real goal is to try to like earn enough to buy this business. So if we want to buy it, we need around 5,000, which isn't bad. I think actually, yeah, I'm probably gonna go steal from this mine. Oh, where is it? Here it is. But again, we have to be kind of careful so people don't witness us doing it. And that's another reason why I wanted to have a pack so I could fit all the goodies. Now, there's no like fencing mechanic in this game, so once you steal it, you can just sell it to the market and nobody will care. Can I break in? I got a rough job. So that's another status effect. It just significantly slows down your movement because again, it's an illness. But let's see if we can pick up something else and just kind of keep an eye out for anybody. But I think we're good. Let's see. It might be empty because we barely got anything. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Anyways, we're gonna go to the mine, or I mean to the market, sell it, and then try to get some sleep before work. That's if we can make it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Where is it? Sleep. And then and then we're probably gonna put this on 2 just so we can check when it opens. That's 7. Yeah, so we're not gonna be able to get any food, but it doesn't really matter. You can't starve to death. It just affects your health significantly. And it gives you illnesses, which is just annoying more than not. But it only really matters when we're like working for ourselves and we need that speed bonus. When you work for someone else, it doesn't really matter, which is oddly realistic. Okay, well, let's see what they want. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter because we didn't have enough. But generally, these storehouses or posts or whatever you want to call them, they buy goods for more than normal. Okay, so now we have another day of work. Okay, so we're about to get off of work, and I just wanted to point out, as you can see, the stomach turned red, and we have a hungry immunity decrease thing. And work has finished, so let's go sleep. Oops. Yeah, sleep. And once you have a little bit of sleep, we're probably gonna go to the coop, get a few eggs. Although, if you sleep in the bunkhouse, you automatically get some food, as you can see right there, which is why I want to sleep first. But once we get probably 70% of the way there, I'm gonna get some eggs and try to steal something. And remember, not from our work because we like that wage. It's not much, but it's steady. Oh, perfect. 55%. So probably not even gonna need to get many eggs. But I really hope they mined some more. What they probably did was they mined a bunch, but then they sold it right away, which yeah, I understand. They need to make their money, especially when at the beginning of the game. Although, let's see if we can see the owner. So the owner, we don't know enough about him, but normally once you talk to him a few times, you can see how much money they have and all that. Oh, oops. I don't know why he's walking around. Oh well. But I just quickly paused because I want him to get some food. And then once he gets some food, oh perfect, our wages. Once he gets a few eggs, we're gonna go and try to rob that place again. It's kind of funny that they don't get suspicious. I mean, they kind of do, but you have to get caught. And then there's like a reputation system, so you kind of have to be careful. Once you get a second egg, then we're probably gonna. Okay, perfect. Break in. Hopefully we have enough time. As long as we finish it by 7, it doesn't matter if we go into work with stolen goods. And this is perfect. We're under the cover of rain, which definitely which plays a role in this in detection. Come on. Ah, still nothing. Well, anyways, we're gonna go here. Oh, we got a rough job and got an illness. Oh, never mind. That is the illness. About to say that's kind of crappy, and I don't even know why I got it because my food and my sleep is pretty decent. But you see how slowly we're moving because of that illness? And I'm gonna put that in my pocket. It doesn't matter too much, but we don't need many eggs. Okay, perfect. So yeah, a little bit of money and then just go to work early, which technically you can't do, but I might as well just wait here because it makes no difference. I just quickly wanted to point out that it's better to be hungry than tired because if you're tired, the learn rate also decreases, which isn't a big deal, but the once you reach a certain skill level, you're able to like craft fancier versions like masterwork weapons and they sell for a lot more, which is quite nice. On top of that, because they're technically not the same weapon, uh, they don't like drive down the demand for things, so you can still sell them for a lot, which is nice, you know. Oh, I just got a notification that the taxman is being tracked. So I think there's only land tax in this game, so it doesn't matter too much for us. But in a recent update, these guys automatically got tracked, such as like a horse merchant and whatever, which is pretty cool. Very useful. Like in the previous updates, it will be super annoying because you know these guys are here, you just can't find them. So it's, you have to kind of scramble around. But now they get automatically tracked. But either way, doesn't matter for us. Okay, I'm gonna start to break into the mine again. Um, I'm probably still gonna get like the learning rate debuff, but I don't think it matters too much. Once we have the actual business, it should be fine. Although I really hope this guy will sell it to us. Let's see if it's for sale. Yeah, it is. Okay. I've stolen some mines. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna spend the rest of the night trying to get some food. Actually, not just sleep. Whatever, you can go hungry. That's historically accurate, let's just say. Oh yeah, anyways, we got a little bit of food from them. So I guess it doesn't matter too much. But after this workday is done, we're probably gonna be able to sell this and make a lot of money and be closer to our goal. Now, I do want to point out that you could potentially make more money. Well, that's cool. So I guess they're poor. Yeah. Poor families are more likely to be employees, and then rich families are more likely to buy stuff. Um, but anyways, I was saying you could maybe make more money if you're unemployed and like just harvested eggs all day, or cut logs or whatever. Because I think you start off with an axe. But I really do think this experience is quite good. Because if we look at like, if we scroll all the way down, say here. Yeah, see, we already have three in bow, which is very, very helpful when we have our own business. Okay, so we're near the market because of our work, so we can probably just sell things now. And now work is done, so I'm probably gonna sleep a little bit. And luckily I didn't get the tired debuff. And we have plenty of energy, so we should be able to rob a lot tonight. Although, what I'm probably thinking is I'm probably gonna actually, no, not yet. Once we have more money, I'm probably gonna try to sabotage this place via the vandalize thing in order to get some, in order to like drive the price down. Although, let's see if we know the owner yet. We don't. That's kind of annoying because if we don't know the owner, then we can't actually buy it. Oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna go sleep. And I really, really hope they have more things now. I feel bad for these poor guys. How much money do you have? Can I tell yet? Nope. Although I'm probably gonna pin him. How do I do that again? Oh yeah, track character. Reason why I pin him is eventually I do want to talk to him and get that a little bit of information about him. And okay, yeah, and he's walking away. I'm not sure if he automatically gets. Yeah, I'm not sure if he automatically gets what do you call it? Oh, where's the mine? Oh, here it is. I don't know if he automatically gets unpinned. I think he does, but I guess we'll see. I guess it doesn't matter too much, but I'm really, really hoping for a good haul this time. But just gotta watch out for those watchmen, which we can actually be a watchman, which is pretty cool. Also, I wanted to talk about like, I don't know if you guys saw previously, but the teachers get paid 250, which is very, very good. That's trash. But the problem is you don't get experience, and the reason why is just because is you can't. I mean, you get technically experience, but you can't really have a business. So it's kind of not the best. To be honest, I don't even know why there's a whole education system. Now, granted, it does cost a decent chunk of cash. So, but I don't think there were schools during this time, unless they were like private tutors of like noblemen. But I don't know. I might be wrong. I'm not the biggest expert on this time period. Although, if you guys do like this game, there was the Last Kingdom, which I think this game is actually based off of, which is pretty cool. It takes place in this time with Alfred the Great and whatever. And our work took us to the market, so let's sell it. So I know I've been skipping around quite a bit, but until you get your first business, there's not that much to do. Um, I guess like even like foraging and whatever, there's still just like a lot of waiting. Although what you can do is you can just look at the people because they all have their own lives. Like, yes, technically they're NPCs, but like they do the exact same thing as we do. And once you have your own children, like they can do a completely different thing. Like, I've had multiple games where my son actually became more successful than me. Now, granted, it was mostly because I wasn't playing super, super optimally and I was just chilling. But it's crazy the sort of things that the NPCs can get up to. Like, they can even marry into a fancy family and then their finances merge. So yeah, it's very, very cool how like all this, plays out. And that's why when you do play this game, a lot of like the food buildings are actually quite good because everybody eats, but not everybody requires a sword or whatever. Well, they might still buy it, but So like individually it might be more profitable, but long term, food is just so nice because every single day you make a bunch of money. And let's see if we can go to the mine now. How much sleep do we have? Oh yeah, we have plenty of sleep. And then break in. And then probably after I break in, I'm gonna go get a few eggs to kind of sort out the food issue. We already have plenty of energy. Yeah, the watchmen aren't coming here. That's pretty good. Okay, I don't care. Basically, just a military camp showed up. Oh, I didn't get anything. Oh well. They're probably selling most of the stuff. But still, it's a little bit of a trickle. You know, extra money. And then hopefully you can get a few eggs before work. And if we pass by the market again, I'm just gonna sell it again. Oh, I'm now hungry. Okay, well, I'm trying my best. We're actually getting quite unlucky because eggs you normally get pretty regularly. Oh, but we just ate it automatically. Nice. Yeah. Eggs is level 5. That's nice. Oh, yeah, and then we just got super lucky. We just got 2 eggs like that. 3 eggs. Oh, we're loaded. Okay, so these guys are probably going to move in and they're probably going to buy things. And I really hope they don't buy the blacksmith. Let's see if it's still for sale. It is. Perfect. I think once we reach maybe 4 or 3,500, I'm going to try to like sabotage it to see what's happening. Hopefully it doesn't automatically fire me. I guess we'll see. And work has started for the day. Perfect. So while I was looking around, I met the owner of the blacksmith, which is very nice. We're probably gonna sleep a little bit, but it does mean that now we can buy from him. Although no, we don't know him well enough to actually buy to actually look at his stats yet. But it is what it is. Now that we know where he's at, actually let me pin him before. So this and then pin. Where's this guy? Oh yeah, he's just walking around. I'm probably gonna eat this and then put this here. So when I go rob it, I can have this stackable inventory in case he does have something crazy there. Although, based on our luck, that hasn't been the case. I'm probably gonna head over once it hits 12. And hopefully that's enough energy to make it through the day. I think it should be. But there's only one way to know for sure. But I think we're good for food because of all these eggs. I mean, granted, it's not too many, but it's good enough. And yeah, a little bit more. But we're getting up there in money. Honestly, no. Another thing about going after a workshop, it's much riskier because it's actually in town. So, one of the reasons why this mine is really good to rob is because it's so out of the way, and so watchmen are not likely to show up. Although you can get away with stealing from a blacksmith, it's just a little bit trickier. So, yeah, we might do it later. Ah, that's trash. Uh, can we go sell? Oh, we actually didn't get injured. Perfect. So that is one thing. The more you steal, the better you get at it. And then so you don't get that debuff anymore. So actually probably what we're gonna do is where is that? Here it is. What we're probably gonna do is just get some more eggs. Oh, perfect. So I think once we hit 2,000, we're now at the higher social rank. So that's nice. So actually, maybe I didn't have to increase the land thing. But at the same time, again, like I said, it improves the simulation. So, you know, it's not necessarily for us, but it's for other people. Because if we want to get into like house flipping, actually, that's an idea. Is there a hut nearby? Being rented for sale for rent. How much does this cost? Oh, not bad. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. And actually, what we're probably going to do is we're probably going to try to rent it out. And actually, can we set our home here? We can. Perfect. So the reason why I did that is so we can put it up for rent. Offer rent. So every day the land tax is going to be 20, so we're making a profit of 25. Uh, do we want to... Let's see what we can do here. So this is going to increase the rent, but I don't know if it's worth 600. Actually, yeah, let's whatever. So let's see what that increased the rent to. Okay, perfect. Now, it is going to take a while for people to actually like move in. Although, oh, never mind. There we go. So yeah, we're making a little bit of a profit. Now, if I remember correctly, we can probably also buy another house. Let's see. Oh, 900, we don't have enough. But it's whatever. Because the thing is, we can sell this eventually. And if we sell it, then we're just going to make our money back with an extra little bit of profit. So, to be honest, I might actually upgrade it more if I can. Although, I don't know if the rent goes up. I guess we could evict them just to do that, but I kind of feel bad for him. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We can afford both of these. Rental management. Oh, okay, never mind. Rent automatically went up. So perfect. Now we're making like 180 a month, because remember the land tax. Perfect. Or not a month, a day. And we're now tired. And remember to move these in our pocket. Reason why I do that is, again, if we want to go robbing, then it gives us more space for that stuff. And another thing is once we have a kid, we can just give him this house, which is nice because it's super close by. This is also a close by house. All of these are for trade or for rent. Not for rent. I mean, I can buy them. But the working day is almost over, so once you get the notification, which actually I think we already did, we can go sleep a bit. And hopefully we have enough time to break in again. But anyways, it's a good store of money, that house. Kind of like in real life, which is very, very cool. Uh, go away, Watchman. Go away, please. Okay, perfect. And then once 12 o'clock hits, we're probably gonna go because I'm probably just gonna say screw it to the experience loss. We probably want to max out that house and let's see how much it's worth. Yeah. Break in. Oh, Vikings are here. That's not good. I mean, it doesn't matter because we're gonna stay in town anyways, but and actually it probably means we can go and like break into places if people are distracted, which is nice. Let's see. Let's find somewhere good to break in. But the problem is they're kind of oh, that's cool. They updated the graphics. That's cool. Okay, let's see where we can break in. Actually, we're probably gonna try to break in here. Hopefully we get lucky. I don't think you get fired if you get caught. You just go to jail, which is annoying, but oh well. The good thing is when Vikings are here, you don't work. Oh, and then sell these. And, oh, what did I press? I pressed F, which is the like first person mode. Yep, there you go. So break in. come on, come on. I think we I think we should be fine. Hopefully, don't catch us. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Perfect. Oh well, never mind. That's a bunch of crap. That's annoying. And we're tired. So, whatever. Although, oh, never mind. I don't even know if we work today because Vikings came. So I don't know if work is canceled for the day, but I guess we'll see. Let's try to sleep. Oh yeah, I do. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought we would get away with sleeping tonight or today so we could go stealing tonight. So the reason why we got food is because the workshop is one of the few buildings that also acts as a house, which is kind of a double-edged sword because if you get a wife, she might fill it up with like random crap. But if you're single, it's very, very good. And on top of that, you only need one building, which if you can only, if you're the first social class, it's very useful. Although I don't know if you could be the soul. I actually, you know what it is? I think so. Normally, I play with a higher limit for the money for like the net worth. So I think that's why it probably triggered quicker than other times. Yeah, we really need to sleep. We're dead tired. 3%. That's crazy. I'm surprised he's not passing out. Oh, I do wonder why he's not eating automatically. Like, I want to save this egg because I know I'll get free food. Hopefully soon. Oh, perfect. Our workshop wage is now 150. So you can see how like you really don't want to mess with your employer because that makes a big difference. Like 50 makes so much. Oh, that's annoying. I think, yeah, I think that we're better off just stealing from the mine. Yes, we'll be tired, but it doesn't matter too much because one night of being tired isn't gonna do much in the grand scheme of things. And once we have our own business or the workshop, we can just grind a lot more. Now and also we can kind of focus on what we want to build. Now we're just kind of getting our skills spread out, which isn't the best. Like we can just hyper focus one person on one thing and another person on another thing and like really get their skills up and then break in. Let's see if we get lucky. And I'm probably gonna upgrade it again. Let's see what I did to the rent. Oh, nice. Oh, that was close. We almost got in trouble with the taxman. And then we got the rough job too. That's not ideal. And we got iron, which is like the worst mine resource. Oh well. The thing is, now we're making about 300 a month or a day. So it should be good. You know, we should, like, we're working our way up. Although, let's see what our net worth is. It's about 3,000. Perfect. I want to check if this is for sale. That's annoying. Yeah, we're just gonna have to kiss up to this guy. Maybe vandalize it a few times. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, but the thing is, I can't really check. I was gonna say, let's check how much a workshop costs to build, because I kind of want to burn it down, but at the same time, like, if it's like 50 wood, that's gonna be hard to get. Honestly, what we could probably do is we can buy this plot and develop it into like a farm. Although we can't do that. Oh, I think we need a large plot. Let's see. Let's see how much these guys are selling it for. Actually, I wonder how much a flour mill costs. Because, not bad. Because I was gonna say, what we can probably do is you can buy a flour mill, buy this farm, not too much, Or we can just develop our own farm, actually. We can, let's see if we can do that here. So small plot, large plot. And yeah, we can, I don't think we can develop farms here. Although, if we put a farm here, how much is this? 41,000. Okay. Are any of these farms for sale? No, they're not. Buy. How much does it cost to make a farm? Not bad. So actually, I think I'm probably going to end it off there today, but tomorrow we're probably going to start our own business. Thank you, and don't forget to like and subscribe and, share it to everybody you can. It's been fun playing, and I'll see you next time.